All right, traders, buckle up because today we're going to talk about something that literally makes or breaks your trading career. And I really do hate to say this, but most of you guys are getting it completely wrong. And I'm talking about your trading computer setup and how to build the absolute best one without having to sell your kidney on the black market. Look, I've been in this game long enough to see traders blow up their entire account, not because of a bad strategy, but because their computer flatlined right when the market went into cardiac arrest. And there's nothing worse than watching the perfect breakout form while your computer decides to give you that blue screen of death. So here's the deal. Most traders fall into one of two camps. Camp number one, the money burners, the guys who think they need a computer that could run NASA's space program just to buy Apple. These guys are dropping 10 grand on machines with more RGB lights than a rave. They have enough processing power to mine Bitcoin and Ethereum while simultaneously rendering the next Pixar movie. Newsflash, genius, you're day trading. You're not directing a Pixar animated film. And then there's camp number two, those digital archaeologists. You know who I'm talking about. They still trade on machines that were cutting edge when flip phones were cool. Their computers sound like a jet engine taking off every time they boot up their machine and every time they boot up TradingView. And the lag is so bad they can place a buy order and literally go make a sandwich before it executes. I've seen guys miss breakouts because their computer was too busy thinking about whether or not it wants to print the next candle. Both camps are setting money on fire, but just in different ways. Here's what actually matters for day trading. And I'm going to break this down so even your cousin who still uses Internet Explorer can understand it. First up, the processor. This is basically the brains of the operation. You need something that can handle multiple data streams, maybe even multiple trading platforms. It's got to load all of your real-time charts, all your different time frames. You could have 5, 10 different time frames, all at the same time, load indicators on all of them, and you might have 50 symbols in there. You need something that can handle multiple data streams, even multiple trading platforms. I run 2 different trading platforms. It's got to load all your charts. It's got to load all your time frames. It's got to load all your symbols. It's got to load all of those indicators. And then all that data that's coming in, which again is equivalent to 10 Netflix movies streaming at the same time. It's got to show you all that data in spot on real time. There's no time for buffering. You know, when you load Netflix on your TV, you see that little spinny wheel? That's buffering. You can't do that in trading. It's going to throw off your whole trading methodology. So for day trading, you want a processor that scores at least 25,000 on benchmark tests. And honestly, this is the bare minimum level of horsepower that you need. If you don't know what a benchmark score is, essentially, that's like measuring the horsepower of your computer. And that 25,000 number is the bare minimum you need to succeed as a trader. Anything less and you're going to be trading with one hand tied behind your back. Now, I can show you exactly how to test your current computer's benchmark score in the link that I'm going to drop in the description. In that video, I will walk you through exactly how to test your computer's machine. But just wait till the end of the video. And a fair warning though, after you test your machine for its benchmark score, the results might hurt your feelings. Next, let's talk about graphics cards. And before you start rolling your eyes, just hear me out. You don't need some beast that gamers use to fight dragons in Ultra HD, but you do need something good to future-proof your machine. An NVIDIA RTX card with Tensor cores is your sweet spot. That's the NVIDIA RTX 4000 series and 5000 series. Because modern trading software is getting smarter and AI tools are becoming standard. Plus, you're going to want to run multiple monitors without your computer throwing a temper tantrum. And speaking of multiple monitors, let's address that elephant in the room. Yes, you absolutely need more than one screen unless you enjoy playing financial Russian roulette with your account. Trying to day trade on a single monitor is like trying to drive while looking through a keyhole. It's technically possible, but why would you torture yourself like that? Memory is where things get interesting. You need at least 32 gigabytes of RAM. And I can already hear you penny pinchers crying about the cost of RAM. Look, RAM's not that expensive, and it's your breathing room. When the market gets volatile, Or you're running multiple trading applications and you're in a trading room and every trader on the planet is refreshing their charts simultaneously, you'll want your computer to handle it like a boss, not curl up in a corner and cry. Now here's something most YouTube gurus won't tell you because it's not sexy enough for their thumbnails. Warranty and technical support matter way more than you think. You're trading real money here. You're not playing Monopoly with your little sister. When your computer decides to update itself right before the market opens, you need someone who understands trading, not some guy on the other side of the planet reading from a script who thinks day trading is something you do at summer camp. You want at least a 5-year warranty, and you want lifetime premium technical support from people who actually understand what you're doing. Otherwise, you're flying without a parachute. And I know what you're thinking right now. Eddie, this sounds so complicated and so expensive, and my brain hurts from all this technical stuff. Can't you just tell me what to buy? All right, you twisted my arm. I've actually put together what I'm calling the bulletproof easy trading computer. And this checks every single box I just mentioned. This is perfect for traders on a budget, and it won't require you to take out a second mortgage, but it has all the power and speed that you need. We're talking an Intel processor that meets the benchmark requirement of 25,000. We're talking 32 gigabytes of RAM that's expandable if you decide to get fancy later. And we're talking about a lightning fast solid-state hard drive, because waiting for your computer to boot up is so 2015. And we're talking about an NVIDIA RTX graphics card that will handle 4 monitors and all the AI you can throw at it without breaking a sweat. This whole package comes in at just under $1,400, which might sound like a lot until you realize that some traders spend more than that on a single losing trade. And here's the bottom line. Your trading computer setup is not where you want to cut corners. That's like buying a discount parachute or bargain basement brake pads. Think about it. Sure, you'll save money up front, but the potential downside is catastrophic. Every millisecond of lag, every frozen screen, every time your computer decides to take an unexpected nap is money leaving your trading account. And in this business, money leaving your account is the opposite of what you're trying to accomplish. So do yourself a favor. Please stop trading on a computer that belongs in a technology museum and stop overpaying for features that you'll never use. Get a proper setup, treat it like the business investment it is, and watch your trading actually improve. The links for everything I talked about in this video are in the description below. There's a link to test your computer's benchmark score right now, and there's a link to the bulletproof easy trading computer at that super discounted price I just mentioned. And before you leave, do me a favor, hammer that subscribe button, because watching these videos without subscribing is like trying to trade with dial-up internet. I'm Eddie Z. Thanks for watching, and you want to watch this video next. If you want to learn everything about trading computers, watch this video now.